From Fiesta flowers to spurs-inspired coyote ear headbands, one local maker is turning creativity into a San Antonio sensation. I'm so happy to welcome Cute Crochet Creations owner and creator Marieta Gonzaba. Thank you so much for being with us.
Thank you for having me.
We love all the cuteness. First, I got delicious ice cream, and now I get these awesome creations handmade by you.
Good morning.
Yes, I am. How did you get started in this?
I honestly picked it up because I got canceled at work, and it just really took off from there.
Sure, I'm so glad you found something to put your heart into. Look, even the Powerpuff Girl, her hair, the details are awesome. How long does it take you to make something like this?
She took me probably about 3-ish hours.
She's adorable. Wow, there's a lot of
you.
time that goes into these.
Yes.
Incredible.
Some of these take me an entire day.
Wow. Well, right now you're going to show us probably one of your top sellers, I'm going to assume. People love the floral?
Yes. So the puff flower is basically what I've made thousands of, I'm sure, and I tend to incorporate them into a lot of my creations.
Okay. So what would you need to get started at home?
Okay, so you need yarn.
Okay.
This is my preference, the plush yarn.
That's what I was going to ask, because this yarn's a little softer.
Yes, it's
Okay.
softer, and I like the colors are more vibrant.
Okay.
A crochet hook. This is a 5.5, and a pair of scissors.
So did you always crochet, or you also taught yourself?
So my mom actually taught me because I was trying to teach my oldest daughter, but by the time I figured it out, she didn't want to do it anymore.
So then mom's like, you know what, let me take over.
I liked it.
Well, okay, I'm looking forward to seeing this process.
Okay, so to make a puff flower, you have to start with a magic ring.
A magic ring, okay.
And this is a very tricky thing that took me weeks to figure out how to do.
I could never. I mean, maybe with practice.
With practice.
But wow. Okay, so that's that
So
ring.
you got to make a circle.
Okay.
So then you're gonna work 10 single crochets
You're
into
so fast.
your circle.
No way.
So we're making the center of the flower right now.
You're a magic worker. What is going on in her hands right now?
Oh, you're making me nervous.
No, you're doing a great job. I'm so impressed.
I'm like, I normally can do this with my eyes closed.
Really? Well, I can see it the way your hands are moving. It's just comes supernatural to you. Well, okay, while you're doing that, we would love to see some of the other pieces as well. I know you have the little Virgen de Guadalupe here. If this took you 3 hours, that must have taken you 10.
She took me probably 6 to 8 hours just because the yarn is bigger.
And do you choose what you're going to create based on what you're inspired with, based on the season? How do you choose?
It's usually seasonal, and then I like to mix in when I see fun characters coming back and having their moments again. I really have to, you know, I see it and I have to make it. I'm like, I can do that.
When it's trending. Okay, the crew wants me to give this a shot. Typically, I would always give it a shot, but after watching her hands work like a magician, okay, I mean, don't even know where, okay, so
So you want to put this hook underneath that stitch.
Like this?
To the front.
Through the front? Like that?
Right under there.
How do you know? And then?
You pull up the yarn, so you got to grab it with the hook.
I'll keep going if you don't mind. Wow, and you
go.
pull.
And you pull it up. So that's called pulling up a loop.
Then back down.
Yarn over,
yarn over.
And you pull through your loop.
Wow. Bravo.
That's the beginning of a single crochet.
My respect goes to you, because just that in itself, I just, you know, of course with practice, as we mentioned, repetition, I'm sure someone at home could do this, but you do have an event coming up, and then you're really excited. Tell our audience.
I'm so excited. So I just signed my contract, so I get to go back to Muertos Fest.
Yay!
I'll be popping up.
Muertos Fest, guys, you have to go. It's such a beautiful way to honor our loved ones who have gone before us, but also just to be so immersed in San Antonio community. Yes. It's the best. And so I'm so excited that you'll be there.
Thank you. Last
so
year
much
was
fun
my
shopping.
First time, and it was
Oh yeah, I'm sure you did real well. And what's awesome is all the small local businesses that are there. And that's what's beautiful. Is we're supporting all the local artisans like yourself who are so talented. If people want more information, they want to follow your journey, how can they do so?
So I'm active on Instagram and TikTok. I don't have a website, but that's where you can find all the most up-to-date information about pop-up schedules, where to find me, where to find my stuff.
That is so perfect. I'm going gonna show them what these flowers look like. Look how cute this headband is. Perfect for fiesta.
Yes.
Really, San Antonio, perfect year round, I would have to say. I'm gonna try it on. You don't mind?
Beautiful.
How cute. I will definitely need one for fiesta. So be sure to follow her and, you know, follow her So Cute Creations. I have to say that was the perfect fitting name for you.
Thank you.
Yes, thanks for being with us. We appreciate it. All right, guys, stay with us because after the break, we do have more coming up for you all. You're not going to want to miss it. Great Day of Say. We'll be right back.